A single mask lies in the shadows, waiting for the music to begin. In the shadowed corridors beneath the Grand Opera House, a single flicker of candlelight pierces the darkness. The camera glides past velvet curtains and empty seats, finally settling on a solitary figure. The Phantom stands before a cracked mirror, his face half shrouded by a porcelain mask. His eyes, filled with longing and sorrow, gaze back at his own reflection. As the music swells, the mask is slowly removed, revealing the scars beneath, both seen and unseen. In this silent moment, his true self emerges, vulnerable and raw, hidden from the world above. The darkness becomes his refuge, and the mask his only shield. The Phantom's obsession turned violent. He haunted the opera. Sowing chaos and fear, Raoul became his rival and Christine, his captive during a masked ball. And a fateful performance, Eric seized Christine, dragging her to his lair for the last time. He gave her a terrible choice: marry him, or watch Raoul die. Christine faced the impossible sacrifice: her freedom, or lose her love. In the end, she chose compassion. She kissed the Phantom not with love, but with acceptance and pity. The simple kindness shattered him. In a final act of mercy, he let Christine and Raoul go vanishing into legend. Only his mask remained a symbol of heartbreak and genius. The opera's tragedy lingered, asking what makes a monster, and what makes a man. Beneath every mask there is a soul longing to be seen. And so, the music endures under the Phantom's guidance. Christine's voice soared, and she became a star. After her triumphant debut, he lured her through a secret passage to his lair beneath the opera. There, he revealed his love and his demand. She must belong to him alone. He played for her, his music a storm of longing and pain. Christine, mesmerized yet afraid, was his prisoner in a world of beauty and terror. Driven by curiosity and compassion, she reached for his mask and pulled it away. The music stopped. Silence fell. She saw the horror he hid, and her scream cut through the darkness. For Eric, it was a lifetime of rejection in a single moment. Rage and heartbreak consumed him, but Christine glimpsed the sadness behind his fury. The unmasking revealed not just his face, but his tortured soul. In that moment, pity took root in her heart. The Phantom's tragedy was now hers too. Christine Daae, a young chorus girl, arrived at the opera with her father's dying promise the angel of music would watch over her. Alone, she clung to that hope, until one day, a voice began to guide her, unseen but divine. She believed it was her father's angel, teaching her, transforming her voice into something wondrous. She told no one of her secret tutor, not knowing it was Eric, the Phantom who had chosen her. But Christine's past returned in the form of Raoul, her childhood sweetheart, now a nobleman and opera patron. Raoul offered sunlight, safety, and a simple love. Everything the Phantom was not. Christine was torn between two worlds. Raoul's open, gentle affection, and the Phantom's dark, passionate genius. The stage was set for a battle for her soul. On one side, Raoul's promise of normalcy. On the other, the Phantom's offer of glory and obsession. Christine stood at the crossroads between light and shadow, love and longing. The choice would define her fate. The opera's walls held their breath. The tragedy deepened. The Phantom was no spirit, but a man. Eric, born with a face so disfigured the world recoiled. He hid behind a white mask, longing for acceptance. Yet behind the mask was a genius, composer, architect, inventor, magician. Eric's music could break hearts. His illusions defied reason. He lived in the opera's depths, by a subterranean lake, a kingdom of shadows and solitude. Here, he was master, unseen but ever present, shaping every note and scene above. He taught singers, designed sets, wrote music that moved crowds who never knew his name. But his brilliance was matched only by his loneliness. A monster who created beauty, a king in a kingdom of one. His only companions, shadows and echoes of music. Eric yearned for someone to see past his mask, to hear the music of his heart. He waited, hoping for a soul who could be his queen. Beneath Paris's gilded ceiling stands the Palais Garnier, the Paris Opera House, a palace of stone light and music. But within its walls, secrets, Linger whispers tell of shadows that move alone, of a presence felt long after the final curtain. A ghost, a phantom. This legend was no mere haunting. It was woven into the opera's very soul. Managers found mysterious notes signed with a skull, demanding a salary, and a private box, Box 5, always left empty. Stagehands glimpsed a figure in black above the stage. Ballerinas whispered of a faceless man. Ruling the labyrinth below the opera house was a world of glamour above, but below, it was a realm of mystery and forgotten dreams. Here, reality and illusion blurred. Voices traveled through walls and the phantom reigned unseen. The legend grew. Was he man or spirit? The opera's people learned to live with their ghost, paying his salary, reserving his box, and avoiding the shadows. Some mysteries, they knew, are not meant to be solved, only felt. The phantom's presence was a silent overture, a chord of fear and wonder echoing through the grand halls. And so, the stage was set for tragedy. In the silence after the storm, the opera house returns to life. But beneath its marble halls, a solitary figure lingers in the shadows. The phantom, mask restored, drapes his cape around his shoulders, his silhouette framed against the flickering candlelight of his underground kingdom. He walks away, every step echoing with memories of music, love, and loss. His world of illusions fades behind him, yet his legend endures. The mask, once a shield, now a symbol, remains upon his face, hiding scars the world never understood. As he vanishes into darkness, the opera above continues, unaware of the sacrifice made in the depths below. Only the faintest notes of his music drift upward, haunting the rafters and whispering through the empty corridors. The phantom is gone, but his story lingers, a reminder that even in the deepest shadows, there is longing, genius, and the hope of being seen. The curtain falls. The legend lives on. The phantom, masked and cloaked, walks into the darkness, his cape swirling behind him.